Hello friends, welcome to Technozar. This is Rohit Sharma and this is our formula revision number 3 for network theory. In this I am going to revise the formulas for Laplace transform as well as for transients. Now this transient is not in ISRO. I have not seen any question based upon transient in ISRO TA, ISRO Technical Assistant, but in any other exam you can see questions based upon transients. Okay, so I will be covering 2 or 3 formula based upon transients in this video also. Now what I am covering in this video is first is Laplace transform definition, properties of Laplace transform, some Laplace transform pairs that are very important and that are very usual that you can see in your exam. Okay, third one is the representation of circuit elements in S domain, that is how to represent resistor, inductor and capacitor in Laplace domain or S domain. And last one is the transient response. Okay, if important announcement is if those students who want to enroll in the ISRO TA crash course can download the Mechanical Adda app and also buy the test series. And secondly, those students who want only subject wise courses, they can download the TechnoWizard app and enroll for the courses. Okay, so let's start. What is Laplace transform? Now Laplace transform is given by the Laplace of the function f of t. Okay, this is given by integral of 0 to infinity f of t multiplied by e to the power minus st dt. This is how we can find the Laplace transform of f of t, and from here only we can also find the Laplace inverse Laplace transform, that is ILT, and from f of s we can calculate same f of t. Okay, like this. Okay, for the two-sided Laplace transform the limits will be minus infinity to plus infinity. Remember this. Now second one is the properties of Laplace transform. Suppose I am if the function is this a f1 of t plus b f2 of t. Now if we want to transform this, we want to convert this in S domain, then this will be equal to a f1 of s plus b f2 of s, like this. Second is differentiation. Suppose if this is given df of t upon dt, if this is given, then how you can differentiate this? S f of s minus f of 0 plus, taking the initial condition into account. Okay, this is the general formula for this. Now if it is given d square f of t upon dt, then this will be equal to s square f of s minus s f of 0 plus minus f dash of 0. This will be the Laplace transform for d square f of t upon dt, like this. Same goes for integration. In integration s will be in divide. Okay, and differentiation s will be multiplied. Okay, like this. Now what is scaling? F of t. If you are scaling your input signal by multiplying a constant a, that is suppose this signal is given like this, minus 1, 0 and 1, and if you are scaling this by f of 2t, then you will divide it by minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. This is how you can scale your signal. Okay, thus length will be reduced as compared to the first signal. Okay, in Laplace domain this will be represented as Laplace of f of t is equal to 1 upon magnitude of a f of s upon a. Okay, now this part is from signal and system. Okay, those students who want to study the formulas for signal and system for Laplace domain, they can study. And if it is given f of t minus a, f of t minus a, then it will be equal to e to the power minus as f of s. Okay, this is how you can write it in Laplace domain. Now shifting in S domain, if it is given e to the power minus at f of t, then it can be written as f of s plus a. If it is given e to the power plus at f of t, then it is written as f of minus s minus a, like this. Okay, now it is a convolution part. If f1 t and convolve with f2 of t, then it will be equal to f1 of s multiplied by f2 of s, like this. Okay. Now there are two theorems that are very important for each and everybody. First is initial value theorem and second is final value theorem. Now if we want to find the initial value, that is limit t tends to 0 f of t, then if we convert this theorem in Laplace domain, this will be equal to limit s tends to infinity s f of s. This will be initial value theorem. And for final value theorem, that is limit t tends to infinity f of t, this will be given as limit s tends to 0 as f of s, like this. Okay, these two theorems are very important. Please remember this. Okay, now Laplace transform of periodic function is given as Laplace of f1 of t upon 1 minus e to the power minus st. F of t is a periodic function with periodic time period t, and f1 of t is function over one time period. Now these are some usual Laplace transform pair. The Laplace of del of t, that is impulse signal, is 1. Laplace transform of u of t is 1 by s. Laplace transform of ramp signal is 1 by s square. T to the power n u of t, this is given as n factorial upon s to the power n plus 1. Like suppose if you have to find for t to the power 4, then this will be equal to 4 factorial as n to the n, as n is equal to 4 here, then 4 factorial upon s 4 plus 1. This will be equal to 4 factorial is 4 here 12, 12 to the 24, 24 upon s to the power 5 is the Laplace transform for t to the power 4, like this. E to the power minus at, this will be given as 1 upon s plus a. Sin omega t is given as omega upon s square plus omega square. Cos omega t is given as s upon s square plus omega square. Okay, please remember these Laplace transform pairs. These are very important for ISRO TA, for ISRO technical assistant students. Please remember this. Okay. Next is those students who are from BTech level and they have to study further for their exams. Then sin h omega t is given as omega upon s square minus omega square. Cos omega t is given as s upon s square minus omega square. E to the power minus at t to the power n. Now we know that t to the power n is given as n factorial upon s to the power n plus 1. Now you are adding you are multiplying e to the power minus at t to the power n. Now replace s by s plus a. Just you have to replace s by s plus a. Then n factorial upon s plus a to the power n plus 1. This will be the Laplace transform for e to the power minus at t to the power n. Okay. Same goes with t dot sin omega t, 2 omega s upon s square plus omega square ka whole square. T cos omega t, 2 s square minus omega square upon s square plus omega square. E to the power minus at sin omega t, replace s by s plus a, same omega upon s plus a ka whole square plus omega square, and e to the power minus at cos omega t, replace s by s plus a upon s plus a whole square plus omega square. Remember this also. Okay. So these are some usual Laplace transform pair that you can see in your exams. Okay. Now how you can represent resistor in Laplace domain. Now in time domain we write it as v of t is equal to r dot I of t. Then in Laplace it can be written as v of s is equal to r dot I of s. We know that s is equal to sigma plus j omega. Now for sinusoidal excitation, sigma is always 0, j omega, s will be equal to j omega. Remember. Now for inductor, now we all know inductor is a steering element. In time domain it is represented by like this. In S domain, if you are considering current source here, okay, if you are building a Thevenin circuit, then SL will be there and LIL of 0 plus, this will be that is the initial value. Okay, that is the initial value I0 plus. Okay, this will be connected here. And if you are taking a Norton circuit, then SL will be connected in parallel with the IL of 0 plus divided by S. That is the current source, initial current source. Okay, initial current flowing in the circuit. IL of 0 plus is nothing but the initial current flowing in the circuit before switching the circuit. Okay, in transient, if you have studied transient, you know that the current at I0 minus will always be equal to the current at I0 plus. This is the, or you can say I of 0. Okay, like this. So at the time of switching, a spark is produced that is known as transients. Okay, at that time the current before switching and at that instant, the current before switching and the current after switching at that particular instant will be equal. Remember, I0 minus is equal to I0 plus is equal to I0. Okay, this is I0. Now in S domain, if you are considering initial condition, these are the initial conditions. Remember, in control system for transfer function calculation, we don't consider initial condition. Remember, okay, v of s is given as SL I of s minus L IL of 0 plus. If you have to calculate for I of s is given by v of s upon SL plus IL of 0 plus upon s. like this. Same goes with capacitor. For capacitor circuit, okay, I of t is given as c dv by dt and v of t is equal to 1 by c integral of minus infinity to I of t dt. Now c dv by dt can be written as s c v of s minus c vc of 0 plus. This will be the initial conditions taken into account. Same goes here for integral case. Okay, so these are some formulas. Now transient response formulas for RL circuit and RC circuit. These are RL circuit with source. They are saying if there is connected source between in the circuit, okay, with source, remember. So here IL of t will be equal to I infinity minus I infinity minus I of 0 plus e to the power minus t by tau, where tau is equal to L upon R for RL circuit. Okay, tau is a time constant. Now what is the I infinity? The current at the steady state. Current at steady state. I0 is the current at the initial condition. Current at initial condition. Okay, these are the formulas for the RL circuit. IL of t, the current flowing in the conductor at any time t. Okay, now for RC circuit, same, it will remain same, but VC will come into consideration. VC of t is equal to V of infinity minus V of infinity minus V of 0 plus e to the power minus t by tau. Here tau will be equal to RC. Time constant for RC circuit is RC and time constant for RL circuit is L upon R. Here V of infinity is the voltage at steady state and V of 0 is the voltage at time t equal to 0 plus, that is the at initial condition. Okay, these are some formulas based upon the Laplace transform pairs that should be remembered in your mind, and this transient response is not important. Okay, it is not in your syllabus for ISRO technical assistant point of view. Please remember this. Those students who want to learn some extra related to transient response can see these formulas. Okay, so this is that much for this video. Okay, now we will meet in our next lecture for formula series number 4 for network theory. In that I will complete all the part related to resonance and the sinusoidal state analysis. Okay, the formulas related to these. Now tomorrow we will complete our network theory formula series. Then we will go to basic electronics or analog electronics. Okay, so okay guys, all the very best. Bye, take care.